How's it going, Dazzlers? Welcome back to Daz Games and another Daz Watches. Guys, before we get into today's video, I just wanted to say a few words about the Chester Bennington situation, which is trending online. If you don't know who Chester Bennington was, he was one of the lead singers for the amazing band Linkin Park. I myself got into rock music because of Linkin Park. I remember being a teenager, getting my hair cut, and on the radio, One Step Closer came on, and I was like, whoa, what the hell is this? This sounds amazing. And that led on to me listening to Papa Roach, Limp Bizkit, Slipknot, all the rock bands that I still listen to now. So I have a huge history with Linkin Park. I was there from the beginning. So it's such a sad, sad thing. If you're not aware, his death was by suicide. Apparently, according to reports, he hung himself, which is very, very sad. He was dealing with a lot of different issues, drink, drugs, depression, and some other stuff that happened when he was a child. I just want to put out there as someone who gets a lot of messages every single day about people dealing with depression, not wanting to live. Always talk to someone is the message, okay? Don't leave it. Don't deal with it on your own. Just talk to somebody, because you can't cope on your own for long, especially if it gets really, really bad. So my message is to just find someone that you know and trust and just talk to them, and it helps. So very, very sad news, but he will be missed. But let's get on with today's video, which is another important topic. I found it was recommended to me by you guys on Twitter, and it's called "What Happens If a Homophobic and Gay Meets in a Room?" Basically, someone who's against gay people and an actual gay person. I thought this would be an interesting video to watch because I have no idea what the reactions will be from either side. So let's watch the video.
You like women?
Yes.
How's it going?
Good.
I'm Jeff. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
Hi.
Everyone has the right to believe in whatever they want. You know, it's a very touchy subject because, you know, if you are religious and me sitting here saying the Bible is wrong in what they're saying, you know, it could offend people. And I don't mean to offend anyone. This is just my opinion. But it is wrong. It is ridiculous. You know, you got to remember that the Bible, like when that thing was written, they used to burn people for being witches. And, you know, it comes from a very, very long time ago, and we've progressed since. I know a lot of people with religious beliefs take certain aspects of the Bible that they believe and not really deal with the rest. Some people who are religious accept people who are homosexual or transgender or whatever. They sort of take and give from the Bible and sort of adopt their own religion or their own version of Christianity or whatever religion it is that they are. But I don't understand why, if we were created in God's image and he created everything, well, that why being gay or lesbian is wrong. Like, I've always said this, you know, what is it to me if there are two guys down the road having sex in their own house? What does that do to my life? It doesn't affect my life. I don't care. I have a bunch of gay friends. Like, to me, there's no separation. We're all just people. That may sound really cheesy and inspirational, but I don't fucking mean to be. It's just how I've always thought. I don't care what you put in your mouth. It means nothing to me. We're all just a bunch of people, you know? I understand the reason for, like, Pride Days and, like, Pride Marches and stuff like that, because, you know, years of, like, being prosecuted and people have been murdered for being gay, you know? It's been a long fight for the right to marry and adopt and all these normal rights that they should have. But some part of me feels like I wish that we didn't have to have a Pride Day, because it puts them in their own community, you know, LGBT community as well. And I always feel like, oh, you're gay, come join our community. You're transgender, come join our community. And I understand the reason, like, why this is created, because there is still quite a lot of people out there that don't accept it. But it's almost like I want to break that community and say, come over here with us and let's all just be fucking one community as a whole, because we're all just a bunch of humans. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that they shouldn't have gay pride or anything like that in a negative sense. I'm saying that I wish we could all just, you know, stop talking about it. Like, stop talking about the differences, because there is no difference. If I love a woman, that's fine. If I love a man, that's fine. You know, I don't understand why there has to be any like that separation. There has to be, you know, I don't understand why these communities have to exist. I wish they didn't. I wish we could all just be like one fucking big community.
I'm always nervous. I'm a pretty nervous guy.
This is Katie.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Why did you ever think it was a sin?
Oh, because it says so in the Bible.
So which one of you is gay?
Right here.
See, the other girl's reaction was like, not me. Oh no. And the girl's reaction was like, not me, as if like almost offended that she couldn't be seen as being straight. Like, how dare you ask if it's me that's the one that's gay? Like, there's just such a strong, almost hatred for it that coming from that girl. Don't understand it.
We were taught that it's wrong.
How are you kissing another guy? I don't get that.
The same way you kiss another girl.
How do you kiss a guy? I don't get that. Like, his answer was pretty much it, really, wasn't it? Like, the thought of me kissing a guy, yeah, that grosses me out because I'm straight. The same way as if a lesbian was to kiss me, she'd find that awful because she's attracted to girls. The thought of doing anything with a man, you know, it displeases them. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to kiss a guy, like to support gay people, and you can still find yourself not wanting to kiss a man and not be offending gay people. You know, it's fine because you're straight. If you're straight, then you don't want to kiss a guy or a girl. You don't want to kiss the same sex. That's the point of how your mind works. How do you kiss a guy? It's because he's gay. That's what he's attracted to. Like, he's probably in love with another guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're so pretty to be gay.
What? So what, all gay people are ugly or something? You're so pretty to be gay. I guess a lot of people, like the stereotypical like image of a lesbian is like short hair, overweight. Like that's the usual description people give in like jokes and humor and stuff. But it's not true. Again, like, it's interesting to see how people perceive like what being gay really is. Again, it's just normal people. It's normal. It's just normal. Like, I don't understand how people can hate it. It's like racism. How can you hate someone because their skin tone's a little bit different? I always say to racist people, you lie in the sun too long and you get a tan. Are you racist against yourself because you're now a different skin color? It's technically true. You know, how can you be racist and then get a tan? You've changed your skin color. You should hate yourself, technically.
Like, you know, gay men have more sex than straight men.
I don't know, I've been with my boyfriend for 10 years and I've never had sex with anybody else.
Well, I play the banjo.
That's cute.
I don't have a natural response to that.
He just said it's cute. Like, that's the problem. A lot of guys who feel very sort of like masculine and like, "Wah! I gotta be a man! I gotta chew some tobacco!" Like him saying like that's cute. It's almost like some guys, if they're aware that a guy is gay, they sort of believe like they're animals. Like they're trying to grab them. They're constantly trying to have sex with them and get their clothes off and shit. It's just not true. They're not predators. Like, they're just normal people.
It's kind of cute too. That doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt.
No.
I like your lipstick.
And that woman, she looks almost frightened. You know, the one, you know, who did all this, like, she looks terrified. It's like she's going to be in hell for being in the same place as that person. And I sort of wonder, I think to myself, you know, why? How can you be comfortable in the world believing those things, being scared of someone because they're gay? I always think that the perfect solution, right? Imagine this. Imagine if you weren't allowed to teach your children or other generations. Imagine if you weren't allowed to speak about religion until they were like a teenager or much older, like in their 20s or something. This is a Ricky Gervais quote, actually, that now I remember where I got it from. And he said, imagine not being able to teach it until they were much older and then mention it to them. Like, not bringing them up on religion, not bringing them up on these beliefs, like being gay is wrong, being gay is wrong. Imagine not being able to say any of that until, their brain is no longer a sponge for absorbing information, Like, all these things go into a child's head, and because their parents are telling them, you trust your parents with your life. Everything is coming from your parents since the day you're born. Why would you not believe everything, But don't go near that. It'll break. Don't go near that. It's heavy. If it falls, it could crush you. Don't kiss a man because it's wrong. You go to hell. Like, that you can't separate anything at that age. And I always think to myself, if we told these things when they were much older, I'm not sure if things like religion or these beliefs that being gay is wrong would even exist. Again, it comes down to just not talking about it, really.
Don't go. If you didn't know, would you think I was gay?
Yeah.
You knew?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Of course. I mean, look at you. You're gorgeous.
You can start with a handshake. Hello?
So do you wanna just go for it?
Never,
Should we start with hugging?
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
See that you're good. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh.
Oh!
It's okay, right?
Oh!
Oh, you're easy to hug.
Yeah. Just together. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, screen in for a hug here.
Try not to hug too strong.
Okay. It's gonna be a bro hug. Okay.
I did shave before coming, so I'm probably a little less scared.
Where?
Like, face.
Okay.
You kind of remind me of my husband. You know that?
Yeah.
You're still normal. You're still normal.
people?
Same people, just hugging.
What? You rock it like a superstar. Yeah, absolutely.
You seem like a cool guy. I think your whole sex thing's kind of gross.
I think your whole sex thing is kind of gross.
Fair enough.
Simple, Like, he doesn't like sleeping with women. He doesn't like sleeping with men. That's fine. You can be like that. This is a really interesting video. I think it's one of these videos, like, I don't like the whole thing that they painted it in, like, black and white, and they tried to make it like art. They've kind of tried to sell it as, like, a big emotional video, but the topic at heart is, I wouldn't necessarily call the people in the video homophobic. Other than that one woman who was, like, really sort of religious and, like, was really scared of that girl, I wouldn't call these people homophobic. I would, just ill-educated. Ill-educated. They've heard stories. They've sat in the bar with their friends who are also, like, probably more homophobic than them, and they've heard things, and, the one thing that you have to just take away is that they're just normal people. They're not fucking aliens. At the end of the day, we're all just human. Right here, we're all fucking dazzlers, okay? And it doesn't matter who the hell you are, right? If you're human, you're human. That's it. And I think we'll leave it there, I think there's nothing more or less to say. This is a very interesting video. I like watching things like this. And again, in regards to the whole Chester Bennington thing, it's very, very sad news. It's really affected me the past few days, losing an icon like that was in your chart, like Robin Williams when we lost him. That was awful. And again, if you're suffering with any sort of personal demons or depression, like, talk to as many people as you can. Like, do not battle it alone. That is my ultimate advice. Like, love, caress my channel. Okay? Love it! And I will see you in the next video. Stay dazzling.